guys and gals? Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's 70 minutes with the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Ha! All around me there are students laughing and hanging out, sitting on the grass in the field or walking to whatever destination they're heading to. Unaware that I let my roommate go out and visit a creep. It seems all the progress I made with Zach today went out the door, too. I didn't see him again until he came back to the dorm in the evening. He didn't even say anything. He just went straight to bed. Zach. I tried to warn you, but at least he came back in one piece. I assume you didn't hear what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry, man. At least we're on the same page now. I'll leave you to your thoughts for the time being. September 19th, 2018. If you guys pay attention to this paragraph, you'll notice that Chris's lecture marches on, my attention span having long run out by this point, with its pieces scattered across the room. My eyes dart from one side to the other, desperately seeking something, anything that would make this end a little bit quicker. I have nothing against Chris or anything. He's just not the most entertaining teacher. If you could even call him that, I guess. Oh well, I know he tries his best. On days like these, though, the sun's out, the sky shines an invitating blue, and my heart skips a beat when I see two glimmering pearls staring back at me. Nate fans his fingers in my direction with a sly wink on his face. He quickly turns around before anyone else notices. I have other things on my mind. Coming out to him has opened possibilities I hadn't quite thought about before. But now that all the cards are laid out on the table, a part of me wants to give flipping one around a shot. He's way out of my league, though. I already know that. Nate's the popular type, and there's always a crowd hanging from his shoulder wherever he goes. He relishes that kind of attention. I'm not sure I could even be half as extroverted as he is. All I know is I'd like to hang out with him some more. Whatever happens, happens. The lab session ends as Chris reminds us all to make sure to read the assigned article for the next lecture session. I'm already hurrying out the door so I can catch Nate before he's gone. Thankfully, the others have already cleared out, so this shouldn't be too awkward. Nate, wait up! Oh, hey, Ben. You know you should pay more attention in class, darling. Huh? I noticed you were in your own little world the entire time. You're quite the daydreamer. A chuckle escapes from the fox's mouth at my expense. I, just had stuff on my mind, that's all. Clearly. Hold on a second. Doesn't that mean that you weren't paying attention either? He looks flustered for a moment, but quickly composes himself. My notebook begs to differ. He sticks his tongue out, which makes my heart flutter. He's such a cute guy. Wait, this gives me an idea. Say, are you busy this afternoon? I could copy your notes without borrowing anything, and then we can hang out afterwards if you'd like. This is quite the gambit. And pretty devilish, if I say so myself. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, Ben, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Strawberry-flavored water, baby. I'd love to, but I already have something planned tonight. Another day, perhaps? Yeah, trap. Oh, sure, yeah, no problem. Well, that was a bust. About what I expected, though. Still stings to get rejected. I guess I'll see you later, then. I'm about to turn away from the fox when I feel a tug on my shirt. Hey, hold up. I swivel around and notice that Nate's handing me his notebook. Text me later this evening so you can give it back. With one hand, I grab this unexpected gift, bowing slightly as I do. Thanks, man. I won't forget, don't worry. I know you won't. See you later, darling. With those parting words, the fox takes off in the opposite direction I'm heading. I watch as he fades from view, transfixed on that slender figure. I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go. Oh, that's stupid. I've already walked most of the way home when the sound of footsteps drawing near attracts my attention. Ben? I recognize the voice almost immediately. I turn to face Karina as she catches up to me. What's up? You running after me? Her breathing isn't much different from normal, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, of course I've been running. I didn't think you'd take off that fast. Eh? She's staring daggers at me for some reason. I thought everyone else had already left. I've been calling out to you for a while, you know. Gee, I didn't hear a thing. At this rate, you're going to get yourself run over, you hear? You're always walking around with your head in the clouds. I shrug back at her. I've made it this far, haven't I? She shakes her head. her disapproving look fading away. Aw, whatever. You've always been kind of an airhead. Hey, did you come all this way just to insult me? This is starting to feel like a personal attack on my character. No, actually, I had something I wanted to ask you. Have you ever been to the cafe in the Bavarian Gardens? There's a cafe in the Bavarian Gardens? I take a moment to think about it. Oh, right. Chris mentioned there was one somewhere in the middle during orientation, didn't he? And that's the one, yeah. I've never been there, no. Why? There's a smirk on her lips. Is she planning something? I've been dying to try it out for a while now, but going on my own kind of blows. Want to join me there for dinner tonight? I raise an eyebrow at her. That's surprisingly convenient. I guess I have nothing better to do now that I got turned down by Nate. Yeah, sure, sounds fun. Her smile grows wider. She could barely contain her joy. That's great! I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know Karina's always liked going to restaurants, even when we were teens, but it's rare to see her this jubilant. Second, y'all. Water time. This restaurant must be really special. Do you have a time in mind? Does around 7 sound good to you? Sure, I can do that. This is gonna be great. You better be. You're starting to get me. You're starting to get me hyped for it too. She gives me a thumbs up. You bet your ass you won't regret it. I'll let you prepare. I need to get changed myself. Is there a dress code or something? Oh, not that I'm aware. But it doesn't hurt to wear something nice once in a while, right? I guess, yeah. We exchange a couple more pleasantries, and she takes off running in the direction of our dorms. Man, she's really excited about this. She could have just walked with me, though, since I'm heading to the same place. Huh. What did I just sign up for? It's 15 minutes before 7 as I'm making my way through the maze-like Bavarian Gardens. Without those signs pointing the way towards the cafe, I think I would have gotten lost here. Who puts a restaurant in the middle of a maze? As I'm walking, my mind runs through all the possible scenarios as to why Karina would invite me out here out of the blue. Is there a new boyfriend she's going to introduce me to? I know I said this about the last one, but I think Jim's really the guy for me. I can already hear her saying that. It'll be awkward, but I've dealt with worse, I suppose. Ben, I know how this might sound to you, but I really think Mike and I have something special and we're getting married. My blood runs cold as the thought crosses my mind. She'd totally do that, wouldn't she? I'm not even sure what I'd do if something like that happened. Russell's words from the first week echo back inside my head. Didn't he mention something about art school girls and their, openness? I hope I'm not walking into a really awkward situation. What if she asked me to participate in a threesome with her boyfriend? I shake my head, trying to dislodge the intrusive idea. What the hell, Rivers? Karina would never do that. She knows I'm gay, and I'm pretty sure she isn't into me in the first place. The hair-raising thought lingers in my mind as I finally turn the corner and arrive at the restaurant. Wow. A warmly lit European-style cafe sits in the middle of the garden, surrounded by well-trimmed hedges and various other exotic plants. Looks strangely cozy, the same feeling you'd get when sitting by a fire in the middle of winter. Karina sure knows how to pick her spots. There's a lot of people already here, but there still seems to be room for more. It looks like everyone's sitting outside, since the outside of the restaurant is completely empty. I'm a bit early, so I'm not surprised to see that Karina's not here yet. I might as well pick a table for us. Not long after I take a seat, a waiter maneuvers his way through the crowded cafe and stands next to me. Have you placed an order yet? No, not yet. I'm waiting for a friend. All right. Is there anything you'd like while you wait? I guess I could use a drink. Do you guys have a Coke? Yes, we do. 1 Coke. Will that be all? For now, yeah. Thank you. The waiter cuts through the crowd again and heads inside. I take a look at the people around me. Something I didn't notice until I sat down is just how many couples there are tonight. Is there an event going on? Or is this just a popular spot for couples? The dam in my mind breaks as the thoughts come flooding back. Oh shit. 1 second now. Alright, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Okay. Well, calm down. She probably didn't realize what she did. My anxiety slowly rises the longer I wait. The waiter's already brought my Coke, and I've been sipping it down as slowly as my stress allows me. It's now 7:05 and still no sign of Karina. The least she could do is not be late to her own invitation. God, the waiter guy probably thinks I'm being stood up, too. This is really embarrassing for some reason. I'm about to bury my face in my hands when I notice a familiar figure standing not too far from me. Is that Nate? The fox is looking around left and right, almost as if he's searching for someone. Is he on a date? My heart misses a beat at the thought. He's a popular guy. I shouldn't be surprised if someone else asked him out, too. If Karina doesn't show up and he sees me, though. As if fate willed it, Nate locks his eyes on me, catching me staring at him dumbfounded. An expression of surprise forms on his face, then he heads towards me. The same expression is probably written all over my own face when he plops himself down on the seat in front of me. Ben, what brings you here at this hour? Grabbing some food, I guess. What about those plans you had? He scratches the back of his head, chuckling. Well, this is it. Karina invited me to dinner, and I thought that sounded like a neat idea. I raise an eyebrow at this mention of our wayward squirrel friend. What about you? Same thing, I guess. Karina invited me here after Fresh Sim. There's a confused look on his face. Meanwhile, the gears in my brain are starting to turn on. I can't believe she'd do this. I pull out my phone, fingers instantly tapping all over the screen. What's the big idea? Where are you? Did we get set up? I receive a reply seconds after. You can thank me later. I swear, this girl. I look up from my phone at Nate, who's now sporting an awkward grin on his face. Well, I suppose there's no harm in spending time together. Yeah, might as well. God, I don't know what to do. Sure, I wanted to spend time with Nate, but I didn't have a romantic face-to-face dinner in mind. Especially this early. I don't hate this, but I'm not ready. If I knew I'd be spending the evening with him, I'd have worn something nicer. I don't even start a conversation now. We're both aware Karina set this up for a reason. I see your friend has arrived. Have you taken time to look at the menu? The waiter from earlier appears out of nowhere, saving us from the awkward silence. I just got here, so I haven't yet. What would you recommend? Our turkey, pesto, and cream cheese sandwich remains a customer favorite. If you prefer something lighter, our egg and avocado sandwich is also very popular. The latter sounds perfect. Water time. One egg and avocado sandwich, and for you, sir? Crap, I didn't even look. I'll, take the turkey one. It seems like artisanal sandwiches are all the rage in Santa Lucia. Perfect. Any drinks? Nate and I exchange glances. Do you have any Minute Maiden? The waiter nods and turns to me, and I raise my still half-full glass of Coke. I'm good. He nods and leaves to take care of another table. Left alone to our own devices, I half expect the awkward silence to roll its way back. So, this is what you had in mind when you said we wanted to hang out? I'm caught somewhat off guard when Nate decides to break the ice. No, absolutely not. My vehement disapproval gets a laugh out of Nate. I take it this wasn't planned between you and Karina, then? Nope, I had no idea either. She told me she had a surprise for me and that she wanted to check this place out. Yes, sounds about right. That's what she told me, too. Sorry, man. What for? It's not like it's your fault. I know, but Karina's always done stuff like this. I feel I should have expected it. Relax, I'm not upset. We ended up hanging out regardless, right? I suppose, yeah. The waiter drops off Nick's drink, assuring us our food is coming soon. Nate takes a sip from his glass. She's certainly someone, that Karina. Can you believe I've dealt with her antics for years now? I'm surprised you're still doing well, all things considered. Relatively. We share a laugh together over Karina's dirty little trick. I guess that's one way for us to get closer. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!